3:32. It's the BBC Asian Network. You're with Norin Khan. Okay, so this interview and these guests have been long awaited on this show. I can finally now say that joining me live in the studio are the cast of You Are My Sunday. So welcome to the show, Varun Sopti.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Shahana. How are you?
Hi, I'm very good. How
Great
are
to
you?
see. Yeah, really good, thank you. Hello as well to you, Vishal Malhotra over there.
Hi, how are you?
Very well, thanks. And of course, the director, Milind Dhaimade.
Hey, got my name right.
Yeah.
Good to see me.
Great to see you all. I know you've had a bit of a train journey and you're all eager and ready to go now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for, taking time out of your very busy schedule to come on the show and to talk about You Are My Sunday. When did you arrive in London?
At different times.
At different times.
Okay, not together.
Not together.
Yeah, I'm the latest import.
Yeah.
So when did you arrive,
In the
Varun?
morning today.
Oh, this morning?
Yes.
You're looking very fresh-faced considering, and very energetic considering you've
It's
had a
the
bit
youth.
of a... all down to the youth. But anyway, it's great to see you guys. You Are My Sunday looks like a really interesting film. I want to start with you, Milind. Maybe you tell us a little bit about this movie.
So, You Are My Sundays, it's a Mumbai film about a bunch of friends who play football every Sunday at this place called Juhu Beach, which is a popular public beach in Mumbai and one of the few last open spots left in the city. And for them, it's just not about football. It's about the bonding. These guys come and it's like an escape from their everyday life. And so one day, there's a senile old man who joins the group and he kicks the ball and the ball hits one socialite who's having this big press conference on Juhu Beach. And well, as a result of that, there's a big ban put on playing any sport at Juhu Beach. And now the guys have to find a place to play football in Mumbai, which is hard enough. But more than football, I think what happens is because the Sunday ritual is stopped, the guys are left to their own selves to deal with their own lives. We see how they deal with their everyday life problems and what each person is going through. And obviously how they find happiness and how the pursuit for happiness.
And along the way, they kind of explore the city as well.
Yes, they explore the city, they meet new people, so those kind of things happen.
I mean, I've only seen the trailer, but it looks very quirky and just really... the kind of film that I think a lot of young people want to go out and watch because it's just like friends having a good time exploring the city and playing football. Right. And it's nice that you got a female in there as well. It's not just male-centric.
Actually speaking, it's from more than what it looks like. They have very strong female character in the film.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they have three very strong characters. Shana plays one of them. And it's also a romantic film as such.
So where does the romance come in? Who's the romance between?
Between three people actually. So
really? Is it a love triangle?
No.
No.
It's not that kind of a film.
It's not that kind of a film.
No, but yeah, I mean, it's about Barun's character, Shana's character, how they meet, and she happens to be the daughter of the old man, and so that's how they get together and start.
Because there's that scene, isn't she, where Shahana, you're in the car, and Barun, you say to her, I'm not interested in you, I'm interested in your dad.
Yeah. So yeah, are you misunderstanding?
No, not at all.
So that's how the whole story plays. So as he said, the senile old man who kicks the ball, Shana is playing the daughter of that person. So that's how the story goes further.
Right. Okay. It looks like you've had so much fun shooting this film.
Yes, I think that's a bit of an understatement. I know everybody says they've had fun, but...
Yeah, Milind was worried at one point in time.
Like you were having too much fun?
Yeah.
Were you misbehaving?
Not really. I wouldn't say that. Would you?
Every moment that he even felt that he joined in totally. So, I mean, I think we were doing everything right in terms of the way we were having fun, I guess.
I wish all of you guys could see Milind's face right now.
Milind looks like he's pretty exhausted from having to deal with all of you. They're like naughty school children.
He loves
Milind
us.
is
I'm Mother Goose, I just have to keep it. Get in line.
Yeah, is it like being on a really long school trip where the teacher's got to kind of manage the children?
No, but he's very naughty himself too.
Yeah,
he wants to join in for the fun all the time.
So tell us about your character, Vishal, because we know obviously Barun and Shahana have a bit of a romance thing going on.
So, well, my character is of a person whose name is Dominic, and I play a Catholic person by religion. I live with my mother in Mumbai. Like all of us, we go out and play football on Sundays at Juhu Beach, as Milind said. And one day, because of some reason which is not in our control, we lose out on that place which is our sanctity. The story is about how each of our characters basically finds ourselves in this situation where you're about to lose something that is so dear to you, and you go out there and you find who you actually are. So I guess that's also what the feel of the entire film is about, finding yourself in a crazy city which is crowded and full of emotion and love, like Mumbai.
Of course. I mean, what message were you trying to get a message across in this film, Milind, or did you just want to make this film because you had these ideas in mind?
Well, one part, the film, a lot of this film is about most of the stuff is from my life. Is either my friends or a mishmash of all my friends, and I just want to put it out there. But I think for me, what I find amazing about Mumbai is it's a tremendously crowded city, and yet everybody gets manages to find a little bit of happiness wherever they are. And for me, I think the pursuit of happiness is in India is becoming about big things, ambitions, and people really think that happiness is about getting larger things which are out of their reach. And I think for me, happiness is about the littler things in life, the smaller things, and they're all within our reach. So I just wanted to put something like that out there.
And do you all live in Mumbai?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, okay. Shahana, where do you live?
I live in Paris.
Oh, right, okay. So is Mumbai a little bit crazy when you go there? Obviously it's very different.
I love Mumbai. I grew up in Delhi, and then I moved to Mumbai just after school, and I've spent a large part of my formative years, I would say, in Bombay and in Mumbai, and it's a city that I relate to the most, I would say, in terms of, like Milind said, it just has a spirit that is very open, very inclusive, not interfering, and yet very helpful if you need something. So I love that about Mumbai, that it has that kind of true cosmopolitan melting pot feel. But yeah, I mean, Paris is great as well.
There's a lot of questions actually coming in for you guys with regards to working on the film. I can see Barun's looking over at my screen. As you can see, it's a little bit crazy, isn't it, with all the tweets and texts and emails.
Look at all my pictures.
Is it weird seeing the whole cast, seeing your pictures everywhere now because of this huge fan base you have for the movie?
Right.
Yeah, it's quite funny. I mean, very often there are people tweeting at you and they have Barun's face as the profile picture, and I'm so confused all the time. But yeah, I realize.
Do you guys find this whole craze with Barun a bit weird as well?
Not at all. We expected it coming out of Barun.
Yeah, it's expected.
So famous.
Yeah.
And especially, listen, on Twitter, he's got a crazy fan base, and in general, and he deserves every bit of it. So we're really happy that that kind of comes along and pushes our film along and everything that all of us are associated with, because it's truly deserving.
So Vishal and Shahana and Milind, have you all seen Is Pyar Ko Kya Naam Do?
I really doubt that. Look at their faces now.
Have you ever asked them that?
But he deserves it.
Let me just tell you one thing. For me, I did not cast Barun because of
his
background.
Amazing, humongous popularity.
He didn't even know me. He didn't even know me.
I just I saw his interview on the internet very randomly, and I was talking.
Was that
to
the one
someone.
with me? Oh, maybe not.
And so I just asked someone about it, and they said, "Yeah, this guy. Yeah, well, we can try and see if he's approachable." And so when I met him, I liked the fact that he was very close to the character he was playing as a human being, and that's what I liked about it. And so I had no idea the background of what Barun was, what fame, and who was famous, and whatever it was. And so we did the film, and it was only during the making of this film where suddenly we're saying, what the hell is going on here?
But I have to say this about Milind, that for me, and I think for a lot of us, works as such a fresh thing, because he really didn't know about a lot of work that all of us have done individually. I hope I'm saying the right thing about that, kind of. Yeah. So when
I'm a great guy.
You're a what?
Nothing.
So as we got along the schedule, and right in the middle of it, suddenly he goes, "Hey, did you do that?" And Barun, "Did you do that?" And I think Shahana's the only person whose entire filmography he knew.
No, that's not true.
He's biased that way.
So you've done your research on Shahana, but not on Barun and Vishal.
That's rubbish. Vishal's first ever acting job was directed by me.
Actually,
He was
my
18
first
years
ad
old.
film. Yes. My
So
first.
I
ad
knew
film was done by
Vishal,
him.
and in fact, I was averse to any celebrity. That's what, when we were doing this film, we said it's about regular people. Just have regular people.
Yep.
And one of the first things we said, no celebrity. I just don't want anyone who's famous or anybody who's. But as it happened, these guys did amazing jobs at the auditions, and they were fantastic.
Oh yeah, we auditioned for this.
They all had to
and
do the screen
we
tests
had
and
rigorous
stuff.
auditions for it. But I'm going to take this opportunity to actually say, a little bit about Milind, and I think all of us would be able to voice that and back that the belief that he has in this story and this film, and then as in us individually, is unpalpable. I mean, I think all of us have done and have been blessed to do work before, and there's a huge typecasting which has happened in a lot of industries and a lot of things, but this is a man who saw beyond that and really stuck to his characters and his film and his belief and really pushed it this far. So well done, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really well. He's
That takes a lot of courage,
I'm just
actually.
feeling odd. Suddenly praise coming my way from
Yeah, actually, even
is this what?
Noreen, we're doing all this
Is
for
this
you,
what-
and we believe you have a huge fan base too, by the way.
Yes.
You're quite the entrepreneur yourself. We know about that. You have your own line of, please correct me, you have your own line of clothes and things like that.
I do, yeah.
You're quite a sensation all over.
Oh, thanks. Nobody's ever quite called me that on radio before, but thank you. You can come on the show every day if you like.
Break the social media right
But Vishal and obviously, Varun, we know a lot, the listeners are very familiar, I think, because you've been on the show a few times before.
Yeah.
But Shahana and Vishal, just remind our listeners of some of the films that you've worked in.
Shana, you know what she's trying to say, right?
I'm just going to name the films that I think people would know. So I guess Rock On was one of the films that got me known to the audience. And then there was a film called Firak that I did, which was Nandita Das's film. And subsequently there was Ravan with Shah Rukh, and Heroine with Kareena. And yeah, I think these are the films that and there was Midnight's Children. I don't know, I can't remember if it did release in
Yeah, it did.
London.
Of course.
Yeah, so Midnight's Children. So yeah, I guess those
so
are
you've
the
done a few
films.
things.
Yeah, I've done more, but I wouldn't imagine.
She's done a
that
lot
they're
more.
seen.
Actually, Shahana has done. I think she has a lot more brilliant films on her repertoire, and she's not talking about them. But
Yeah.
Absolutely.
and I think she's. I think her thirst for doing good work has got her to Paris, and it takes a lot of guts to go to a new place and kind of look for new, better opportunities. I think, and
Yeah.
Totally.
yeah, she's very talented.
Oh, thank
And
you,
modest.
guys.
Yeah, modest for sure.
Don't get Vishal started on his list, because then we'll be here the
Yeah.
whole show.
Okay, Vishal, you have 30 seconds to go through your resume.
Okay. So the one I'm most proud of is Tu Hai Mera Sunday, or You My Sunday.
Hey.
But I started off with my first film called Ishq Vishk, where I played a character of Mambo. Then I've done a couple of other films, Jannat, Salame Ishq, things like that. I hosted the IPL, which is a cricketing league in
Absolutely. Well,
India.
we watched the IPL here as well.
Right. And,
And multiply all of that by 1,000.
There's a lot more. Hippe Pure. He's not talking about Hippe Pure.
Yes.
That's-
yeah, actually, I'd like to talk about that just for I have 5 seconds left. So, Hippe Pure was one
Four
of my
now.
first television shows. I played the character of a guy called John, and I really loved the show. And the correlationship is that I played a Catholic guy then, it was a super hit. And I'm playing a Catholic guy here after Hippe Pure. And I play Dominic in Tu Hai Mera Sunday, and that's gonna, I think, you want to complete that? You want to
Be a
complete that?
super.
Yeah. Do you know what? Let's listen to a little clip from You Are My Sunday.
You find a poor old man and you make him play football.
Don't do drama now.
What is it with you and your brother? Huh? At the time you are this much, you only fought.
Mad.
Don't get any ideas. I'm only interested in your father.
तो अगले संडे अगर वो बुड्ढे को लेकर आया ना तो मेरा नंबर कैंसिल है.
All of us.
अरे मुंबई में कोई ना कोई जगह तो होगी ना खेलने को. धक्के खाते हैं. आपका नाम?
SMS करती हूँ ना. तू है मेरा संडे. क्यों ना मिलके हम कुछ ना करे. तू है मेरा संडे.
And we also have first play of the title track, Tu Hai Mera Sunday. We're not going to play the entire song, but we're going to give the listeners a little taster of what it sounds like. So for all fans listening in, this is for you.
ऐ तू मुझे बचा जरा ये दिन बुरा चला मेरा हफ्ते के सारे पल दौड़े दौड़े भागे चले तू जो नहीं तो ये पागल बना दे हमें तू है मेरा संडे क्यों ना मिलके हम कुछ ना करे तू है मेरा संडे थम के जरा दम क्यों ना भरे तू है मेरा संडे संडे रा 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 तू है मेरा संडे संडे रा 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 रा
There you go, a little taster of Tu Hai Mera Sunday right here on the BBC Asian Network. I know lots of your questions are coming through. We're going to try and get some answered in the next few minutes, and the crew will be with us after 4 o'clock as well, so hold tight.
Yeah. Show me your style.
Chamiya style, आँख तो मिला ले जरा chamiya style, get your body moving baby.
Show me your style.
नाच के दिखा दे जरा chamiya style, आँख तो मिला ले जरा chamiya style, get your body moving baby.
Show me your style.
कभी कभी सांस में क्यों जोर जैसी हवा चले वो मिसाल चले शाम से ये बदन कभी कभी आईने से मैं कहूँ और पास बाहों में बसा चूम ले बाग पर हाँ रहे ना जो अपने ही जिस्मों पे काबू राहों में जो होने लगी बेकरारियाँ कमर पे तू रख ले हाँ बहक जब मेरे साथ हो जा सरकाती baby dance like a chamiya कमर पे तू रख ले हाँ बहक जब मेरे साथ मैं हूँ तेरी हट्टी baby dance like a chamiya नाच के दिखा दे जरा chamiya style आँख तो मिला ले जरा chamiya style get your body moving baby chamiya style chamiya style नाच के दिखा दे जरा chamiya style आँख तो मिला ले जरा chamiya style get your body moving baby chamiya style dance like a chamiya कभी कभी बारिशों में भीगने को जिया करे बाहों में भरे यार को रात भर कभी कभी सामने वो बैठ के देखता रहे प्यार से कहे पास आ प्यार कर हाँ सुबह सुबह दर्दों से बातें हो बदल के मेरी तरह आंखों में जो हो खुमारियां कमर पे तू रख ले हाँ बहक जब मेरे साथ हो जा सरकाती baby dance like a chamiya कमर पे तू रख ले हाँ बहक जब मेरे साथ मैं हूँ तेरी हट्टी baby dance like a chamiya
तेरा झुमका जैसे lightning मेरे दिल में बज गया thunder तू जहाँ भी जाए मैं पीछे पीछे आऊँ बस रहूँगा तेरे अंडर तेरा झुमका जैसे lightning मेरे दिल में बज गया thunder तू जहाँ भी जाए मैं पीछे पीछे आऊँ बस रहूँगा तेरे अंदर
सुबह सुबह दर्दों से बातें हो बदल के मेरी तरह आंखों में जो हो खुमारियां कमर पे तू रख ले हाँ बहक जब मेरे साथ हो जा सरकाती baby dance like a chamiya कमर पे तू रख ले हाँ बहक जब मेरे साथ मैं हूँ तेरी हट्टी baby dance like a chamiya नाच के दिखा दे जरा chamiya style आँख तो मिला ले जरा chamiya style get your body moving baby chamiya style chamiya style नाच के दिखा दे जरा chamiya style आँख तो मिला ले जरा chamiya style get your body moving baby chamiya style dance like a chamiya
Dance Like a Chamiya from the movie Happy New Year. Norin Khan, BBC Asian Network, and we are having a lot of fun on the show today with the cast of
Tu Hai Mera Sunday.
Okay, sorry. Should I say
Okay.
Tu Hai Mera?
Tu Hai Mera
Is it Tu Hai? Wait, which is the correct title here? The
Well,
Hindi version or the English?
The Hindi is the right title for India. But
Tu Hai Mera Sunday.
Tu Hai Mera Sunday. And so when we went internationally, we just gave a translation, and for some reason that thing stuck. And we're okay with that.
Yeah, it answers a lot of questions beforehand.
Okay.
Because, well, I mean, when we made the film, we never thought it's going. I really thought I'm making an Indian film for an Indian diaspora, and suddenly we found a lot of people outside India liking the film, and we were very surprised. And suddenly it reached BFI, and we were really thrilled. Actually,
Thrilled, absolutely.
yeah. So by then it had become You Are My Sunday, and which is okay for us. I mean, as long as
It still has the feel.
It's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What made you go with that title?
okay, that's a long story.
Yeah.
Okay, the film was originally called Juhu Beach United, after the guys playing at Juhu Beach.
Right.
And that's what the name.
And then you kind of link that to football when you think of United.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so what happened was there was one internal debate happening whether will it become too much of a sport film, and will we alienate certain audiences because of that, and because the film is not just about football, and so it's about many other things, and that was one debate happening anyways. And so we were thinking, what do we do? And by the time we had done the songs, and Tu Hai Mera Sunday, the track had already been made. But what happened was that when we were registering for rights in India, we couldn't get rights for You Are My Sunday.
The title, right?
For Juhu Beach United, because somebody had registered Juhu Beach something, and so they said you can't have this title. And suddenly we said, okay, so we need a title for a film, and then so why not Tu Hai Mera Sunday? Because besides the fact that we have a title track, it also goes well with the theme of the film.
I think it worked out better.
The whole thing is about Sundays. It's about Sunday to Sunday to Sunday, and what people are going through. So.
And it's so apt for the film. I think it's
it was
just
because apt for the film. It kind of broadens the accessibility of the film.
Would you say football's more of an emerging sport now in India? Because obviously India's known for cricket, not so big on football, but I know there's a football league now as well, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Absolutely. Football is really catching up in India, and you're absolutely right. There is a league coming up, but what's amazing is that in every nook and corner there are people playing football now. So it definitely is something which is the sport of the hour.
I would say that it's actually existed for a long time, but cricket has always overshadowed it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I know that in Bengal there's always a big football mania. Goa, a big football mania. A lot of sections, there were always people who were interested in football. There was football coaching in schools and all kinds of things, but it was just a sport that wasn't given as much importance, and now thankfully that's
there's
changing.
money coming in the game.
Exactly.
So that's a good, I think that's what's happening.
That's a
There's
good
a lot more money coming in.
I mean, are you football fans? Do you support any clubs?
I'm a football fan, but I just like watching a good game. I don't follow anyone.
You don't follow any particular club? Michelle?
Not really, no.
Manchester United.
Oh no!
Sorry.
I'm going to end the interview right now. I'm a Liverpool fan.
Okay.
What about you, Varun?
I am not going to say Manchester United now. I was gonna. But I used to. I used to follow football. I don't anymore. I play a lot of football though.
Okay.
Almost every
Any
day.
favourite players?
Ryan Giggs used to be my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mainland?
Me, now totally out of it. I'm sorry.
Well, in the past, though, any that you enjoyed watching. Being a Man United fan, I'm sure you probably enjoyed watching Eric
Rooney, I like
Cantona
Rooney
and Beckham and
No, Wayne Rooney. And
Rooney.
And
Yeah,
Rooney.
Rooney has always. And I like Messi. Yeah.
Let's not get into the whole debate, Messi or Ronaldo.
Oh no, let's not.
Let's play safe and say Pele.
Let's do what my nephew does. He loves them both.
Oh, okay. You love them both. So, I mean, what else do you guys do, in your spare time other than acting? Let's get to know a bit more
No,
about...
we don't act in our spare time.
No. What about you, Barun? I'm sure, your fans would like to know. What does Barun Sobti get up to when he's not acting, apart from spending time with your family?
Me and my wife, we're the only ones who live together. The family is back in Delhi, so she's usually working. So it's quite a task to go through the day in case I'm not working. Usually it starts with a game of football, and
with the wife?
Not really.
Okay.
She's not at home, so that's why. Yeah, I would like that though. And reading books, watching films, documentaries. That's it.
Do you get time to watch other Bollywood films?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Any favourites that you've watched lately?
Melinda, you should answer that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking me? You're really asking me?
Yes, we want to know which film that you've seen that's impressed you.
Impressed me?
Yes.
That's going to be tough.
Do you need half an hour?
It's not going to be enough.
Can I come back?
We'll come back to that question.
I've liked a lot of films of late. I like Kapoor and Sons.
Okay, yeah.
Because
That
I
was
like Kapoor.
pretty well.
That was my answer too, actually.
Yeah, same. We'll stick with
Really,
that.
really nice film.
Yeah, it was.
I
Really
think that's a nice thing to say right now.
What state do you think Indian cinema is in right now? Is it progressing as much as you'd
I'm
like it
telling
to
you,
progress?
don't go there, please.
Yeah.
You don't have that much.
Is Milan's going to go on a rant?
Yes.
You know, the thing
He's
is,
pressing the right buttons.
with a film coming up, I don't want to say anything about anything, at least honestly. So yeah, no, boy, we're all doing well. It's all good.
Yeah, as long as, but it actually is good as long as everyone is doing.
In my free time, I like to fly.
He's learning to be a pilot.
Yes, that's actually
Oh,
my
you
passion.
really are?
Besides,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
I really am.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're learning to
First
become
time
a
I told
pilot.
Yes, it's my passion actually. I've always wanted to be a pilot, and now that because of my various films and successes, I've become very rich and famous. I can afford to, train.
Have flying lessons.
I'm just kidding. Listen, it's my passion, and I really enjoy it. So I've been doing that. And off late, I found a new passion of vlogging. I've got my own vlog channel now. It's called Vishal Malhotra Vlogs.
Nice.
And it's just about my day-to-day life, because I've been blessed with something so interesting that I come and do a lot of interesting things, like come all the way to London to promote such a great film and be a part of the film festival, and to talk to you, Noreen, and be around such interesting people. So why not show the world about it?
And you know what? Social media is a whole topic in itself. We will talk about that actually after 4 o'clock, how it's changed our lives, and how Barun refused to go onto any social media network a few
Not much
years
of a
ago.
refusal, it's incompetency, to be honest with you.
But you finally joined Twitter.
I did.
It's well.
And
Ask him how
Ask
much
him
he
his
does.
username and.
Oh my god.
Do you know what your username is?
Believe you're rubbing that in now.
Barun, do you know what your username is?
Of course, but that's Barun Softi says, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that your idea?
Yes. One at a time.
Do you tweet yourself, or do you have a team to tweet for
No,
you?
I don't
Nobody
actually. I was like, what? No. I tweet once a year.
Once a year, exactly.
matter with you?
So
Once a year.
I'm honoured then to have got like a couple of tweets about the show from Barun's account.
Yeah, but that's Barun. It's Barun, but we have to like tweet, and then kind of something
Our
happens.
producer Varun actually compiles the tweet and sends it to me, and I copy paste it.
Yeah, which is what a lot of celebrities
Thank you for
normally
the
do.
honesty. I'm sure your fans will love to know this.
I'm sure they know that
I think they
already.
probably know actually
Yeah.
that Barun
But,
really.
but it comes from the bottom of our hearts, no matter who frames that for us.
It was the trailer, guys. Take it
I am
easy.
Baru Sopti and I approve this message.
I was told to copy and paste this on
Yes.
Twitter. Okay, we're going to cross to the news very shortly, but after 4 o'clock, we are going to be heading into Facebook Live. So if you've not joined our Facebook page, please go and do so you can watch the whole cast and the director of Tu Hai Mera Sunday.
Yeah.
So go and join BBC Asia Network's Facebook page, and all those questions that are coming through, I promise we will try and get some of them answered after the 4 o'clock news. So don't go anywhere.